Now, what is the WHO classification for endometrial hyperplasia? This is an old classification which we have been using for a long time. Now, a new classification has come. Okay. Now, the WHO classification divides them into 4 parts. What are the 4 parts? One is simple hyperplasia without any atypical cells. Then comes complex hyperplasia without any atypical cells. So, the chances of simple with atypical cells converting into cancer is only 1%. The chances of complex without atypical cells is only 3%. So, they are almost similar. Even though it is simple and complex, but there are no atypical cells. So, the chances of getting converted into endometrial cancer is only 1 and 3%. Okay? And the concomitant carcinoma risk, if we take them together, is just less than 1%. So, the chances of this without atypical cells hyperplasia, whether simple or complex, has no value as such for further management or further follow-up, because the chances of concomitant as well as endometrial carcinoma is less than 1%. So, how do you treat them? You treat them with, because she is bleeding, you have to give her progesterone. So, you give them progesterone. Progesterone can be in the form of tablets, or it can be intrauterine system LNG, that is Mirena coil. This is preferable. If they ask you what is better, this is preferred. Okay. In the tablets, what are the options? It is megestrol and it is medroxyprogesterone acetate. Alright, these are the 2 drugs that we give. What is the dose? I'll tell you. The third type is simple hyperplasia with atypical cells, where the carcinoma risk is 8%. Then comes the complex hyperplasia with atypical cells, that there the risk is 29 to 30%. That is quite a big risk. So, these 2 together are known as EIN, that is endometrial intraepithelial neoplasia, just like CIN, cervical intraepithelial neoplasia. This is endometrial intraepithelial neoplasia. Right? Now, these together have a concomitant risk of 40% when they are taken together. So, these 2 together, if they are taken together, then the risk of carcinoma is 40%. Concomitant risk means concomitant cancer, any other cancer developing in the body. Here it was only less than 1%, here it is 40%. So, these carcinomas are together known as, these hyperplasias with atypical cells, whether simple or complex, are together known as EIN, endometrial intraepithelial neoplasia. How do you treat them? Now, this one, as I told you, the without atypical cells can be easily treated with megestrol and MPA. The dose of megestrol and MPA. The dose of megestrol is 40 milligram BD. For MPA, it is normally we give 10 to 20 milligrams per day, or even 30. So, it is normally 30 to 40 milligrams per day. Okay. So, that is MPA. Now, talking about IUS, it is a intrauterine device which secretes progesterone, and it is much better because it is giving progesterone daily, and it is a system which releases progesterone in a very small amount daily. So, after 1 or 2 months, the patient will have a good amount of progesterone in the body and she will become amenorrheic. Now, coming to complex hyperplasia, obviously you have to do a hysterectomy.